Okay. You can't tell me that I am disconnected from the internet and connected to the internet at the same time. Hello, I'm back.
Buffering.
I'm back.
Hey,
Hello,
welcome
friends.
back.
Yay, he's back.
Right. Let me tell you an interesting
Your PC or something.
PlusNet story. Okay, because
Oh, here we go.
or sorry, not PlusNet, MinusNet. That all names and persons identified any similarities are purely coincidental. Okay, that's me covered. MinusNet or PlusNet or MinusNet. Okay, let me tell you the story. So we are sick of the shit quality customer service that we've been getting from MinusNet. So, you know, we have decided that we're going to drop from MinusNet and stop being with them. We're 2 months off finishing the contract. MinusNet then says, "Oh well, because you haven't paid the whole contract, you're gonna have to terminate instead of see it through, whatever." And they told us how much that was going to cost, and then the cost of the termination appeared to increase. They had attempted to apply a termination penalty, which is of course illegal under the telecommunications, whatever. So we're not very happy with them at the moment, MinusNet.
Oh, no.
We've cancelled all direct debit and everything. So
Yeah.
that's going to be fun. Waiting for the letter to come in the post. It seems that we can't take money from you. Well, I think people who deserve to receive money should receive money. And you guys don't deserve to receive money. We've had shit quality service for well over 6 months, so we should have had our costs reduced per our contract. And what was the other thing? Oh yeah, this wasn't like a contract for one place. This internet was serving 2 properties. So therefore, although we had been on contract for although we were trying to terminate the contract 2 months before it finished, I mean, we had already paid for internet at 2 properties. So there was literally no logical reason why they should then try to apply some kind of termination fee on top. It's ridiculous.
I wonder what David Attenborough would make of the Sunday Sprint.
What?
I know the train's going down.
What
Didn't you
what
hear
David
about
Attenborough would...
Frico?
Anticipation of the tension is building.
I'm lost.
The chat stopped.
This is kind of
a clip from a
related to the
movie.
internet thing you're talking about.
Sorry, what?
What?
Oh, he decided to complain to his internet service provider,
Alright.
and he got a couple free months of internet.
Yeah. But 3 months isn't gonna cut it, at this point. We've been so just bullied by our ISP at this point.
Lots of weird stuff.
Oh, you're probably hearing my
One
telly.
of
I'll
them
turn it
sounded like
down.
an advert or something.
Yeah, it's probably my telly that you can hear.
Oh yeah. I don't. I hope you don't
Yeah.
mind me asking, but could you turn your telly off?
I'll turn down the sensitivity.
I mute
so
myself when there's
will
people
turn
speaking
on
in the
when it hears
background
my
after I'm
voice.
done speaking.
I'm lost. What's happening? Where are we? What day is it
Keshi
today?
had advert playing in his background.
Ah, right, okay.
Still haven't got the
57, 58.
there we go. Is that better? You shouldn't be hearing anything else now unless I start
Okay.
talking.
Okay.
Alright, I gotta try and remember where I am. I think
by the
I
way,
told the whole story anyway.
I watched last night's stream where it was just you and I. There was a bit where you asked me if I was still there, to which I didn't respond. I think Discord didn't pick it up for me, so I
yeah,
must
that
have
does happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, that does happen with Discord. It's not perfect.
I still can't believe you were on that show. It's so cruel.
Yeah, I know. But I didn't have a choice.
So I
Literally
said I wasn't
have-
going to call in, but I'm cheered up now.
I made you feel
Probably-
better.
Yeah, probably the best thing I did was hang out on ERB's stream.
The
That
RB
is-
stream, good for what ails you.
Yeah. It is the best. So,
Gosh,
Where
badass
do I have
of
to be for
Canterbury
10 a.m.?
stream. Was that man
They have-
that ERB was talking about earlier on? He would call him the Archbishop of Canterbury.
Yeah, it's just that, that South accent,
Archbadass of Canterbury. Would you rather, ERB?
I have all 3 remasters of the Dead Rising games.
On what? Is that on, like, PS4 or?
Yep.
Alright, what's remastered about them?
Mostly just the frame rate. The graphics seem to be the same. So it's basically just a port, but
Yeah,
60 frames per second.
that's what I thought, just a port. By no means a bad thing, of course, just a port.
Yeah.
But, at least they packaged them all together, right? Or did they not?
They didn't package them all together. That's Dead Rising 2 and Dead Rising 1 have their own separate release.
Oh,
But
right.
off the record is digital only.
Oh, God. Digital only. Oh, don't get me started. But then again, essentially most of my Steam library is digital apart from a few titles that I do own physical, like Darksiders or Kane and Lynch 2. Don't ask, they were dirt cheap in Asda. That's why I got them.
Well, fair enough.
Splat.
Earlier on, I was talking about with what was his name again? Was it Tack or was it some other guy whose name escaped me just now?
Tax
We were
female,
talking
isn't she?
about sorry.
I honestly
Tax
don't
female,
know.
isn't she?
Well, anyway,
Tack is
It's weird.
we're talking about
Person
Tack is mysterious.
Behind the avatar is, I don't know.
out of Resident Evil and Dead Rising, which ERB is playing right now.
I want to see a crossover.
What I would like to do is list a few zombie-themed games that I've
Cool.
played in the past. I've played Resident Evil. I've played
Marbles.
House of the Dead. I have played Zombie Revenge, which is on Dreamcast. It's sort of like a arcadey style.
It's like Dynamite Dacre, but with zombies.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
Resident Evil meets Dynamite Dacre. It's arcadey style Resident Evil, and it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I
I
like
love
and,
Resident Evil 4.
Resident Evil.
Ah,
4.
but if any of
play,
you played the best zombie game in the
Dynamite
world,
Dacre game.
Yakuza Dead Souls.
But
Yeah, Yakuza Dead Souls is the best. zombie game.
unfortunately, my Dreamcast is broken, and it's been broken for ages. And I've still not got a new one yet. Hopefully, one day I'll get a new one.
Well, you should be able to get a Dreamcast for fairly cheap secondhand these days.
Yes, depending what it is. I think I might.
I would recommend trying to
Actually,
track down a Model
is,
1 specifically.
Surprisingly confusing bit. Part of me wants to get this VGA HD thing,
Oh, right, the Racket Boy
which
thing.
will allow me
yeah.
to play Dreamcast games in HD. There's a bit of a confusing thing. I watched Adam Koralick's one of Adam Koralick's video.
Are you talking about the one where it
Dreamcast.
connects to HDMI through a adapter?
Yes, and he said something about then, for example, if you have a PAL console, then it will only play PAL games in VGA mode. I don't know if this is a load of nonsense or if I'm probably even making this up. That was true, then that would be a bit inconvenienced because that noise.
I just love it because you're trying to focus and it's just not working for you. Because of the
that
sound.
person is probably bored with me blabbering on about Dreamcast, so he decided to make that noise.
Dude, it's just
What
my
noise?
what is it? That key.
It's your
press
TV.
to talk, push to talk.
Do you have people in your background, or do you also have a TV with ads on it?
It's a TV.
It's just
Goblin's got
it's
push
people
to talk.
speaking in the background.
Okay.
Ah,
Okay, where was I? Dreamcast.
Dreamcast, VGA box,
If I have a PAL console,
PAL games, HD. Continue.
yeah, which is a bit inconvenient because roughly about 10 years ago, when I decided to collect Dreamcast games again, I did it with the like Japanese games. So if I want to play Japanese games and I don't, then I would have to play them in non-VGA mode.
Yeah.
FrameMeister, I could just connect it to the FrameMeister using a SCART.
FrameMeister, RGB, RCA, SCART, S-Video are all compatible with the FrameMeister.
The guy who presented Retro Core, he said he did connect his Dreamcast to his FrameMeister through SCARTs, and he had some weird issues where the picture would disappear for a few seconds and it would get in the way of his gaming.
Yeah, there's the problem with old consoles is there wasn't really much of a video standard until HDMI basically made everything normal across the board. So on a lot of old games consoles, especially Sega Saturn and PS1, games will change aspect ratio and resolution depending on their display mode.
Oh, yes.
It also happens on things like the Game Boy Color, but because it's one device that outputs at the same resolution, the difference in graphic modes doesn't change anything. But with a console like PS1, for example, the menus of a game might be in one resolution, then the game itself another. Worms World Party is a good example of that. The resolution changes when it comes to gameplay. And then Sega Saturn games, Sonic Jam, between gameplay and menus is different resolutions.
This might also be why when you play these games on the TV, on the box standard TV, like my old 90s boob tube that I have, the flash sometimes because it's trying to change the aspect ratio.
Yeah. But between menus and gameplay, typically on old games, they'll use different graphics modes for different parts of the game.
So
it's been
maybe one day I'll buy a new Dreamcast and put it on my old bog standard boob tube telly. Which I actually like my boob tube telly. It just because of a digital switchover, we can't get any more channels. But considering how shit television these days is, I don't think I'm missing out on much.
No.
Works perfectly and looks perfectly for retro games.
All right, I gotta go.
All right, take care, Goblin.
Okay,
Thank you for
I'll try to come back.
popping in.
See ya.
See ya.
Okay.
Goblin, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, give him a round of applause.
Okay, okay.
There you go.
It's a very quiet round of applause, Keshi.
That's the sound of one hand clapping.
There you go. Is that any better?
One hand clapping is difficult because you haven't got your other hand to clap with. You could knock on your table in applause.
What's the sound of one hand clapping, Bart? That's easy. Right, deliver the stick pony. And then I need to figure out where marbles are. I'll become the father of the year yet. Just you wait. Hey, Katie, I got a gift for you.
And hi, Tack. We're back now.
Welcome back, Tack. Tack, 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 tack. Do 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 do. Tack. Da tack 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 tack. What do I get? An achievement. Tack 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 tack. Game start, go to Yucatan Casino. Okay. Getting Snowflake might be difficult. I might have left it too late to get Snowflake, I'm not sure. Giant stuffed donkey. Did I get that? I think I did. Front kick. Where's the marbles? Bag of marbles. Ye oldie toy box. Okay. Where is it, ye oldie toy box?
Do you have to listen to Mr. Silly Bear voice a lot in this game?
Because I've delivered it to the safe house, yes. But I don't have the sound of the game playing in my headphones, so I should be okay.
Lucky you. Oi, Mr. Sweetie Boy.
Let me surplus. Let's find Diner. Okay, so it's not in that mall. Shamrock Casino, Pub of Gold. Oh, that's outdoor. Oh, Yucatan. Yucatan wouldn't have shops. So South Plaza's not complete. City Arena. So it's definitely a shop in the Royal Flush Plaza. So where is it? Roy's Mart, Marriage Makers, Study Package. The oldie toy box. Yeah, it's in this area. There was an Incredibles game for Xbox, GameCube, and PS2. Incorrect. There were 2 Incredibles games for Xbox, GameCube, and PS2. The Incredibles and The Incredibles Rise of the Underminer, I think.
And I played neither of them, and, well, probably not play either of them anytime soon.
I played
I'm sure they made loads of games.
I played the Incredibles game. I haven't played Rise of the Underminer, but I've played the first Incredibles game, and that was pretty good.
I'm not really a Disney Pixar person, me, but I'm sure they made loads of games based on all sorts of franchises on the PS2, GameCube, and Xbox. In this game, do you have to buy the models, or can you still
No,
steal
I just
them?
steal them. Who's gonna stop me?
Ah.
It's a zombie outbreak. Who's gonna stop me, eh?
So you're going to steal some marbles for that little girl?
Yeah, for my daughter. Steal some marbles. And I've stole a beach
Kill
ball
some
as well.
zombies on the way.
Yeah. It's the perfect life. I would love this life. Well, maybe not having to find Zombrex for my daughter every 24 hours, but I mean apart from that, it seems like a good life.
Invader Tech asks, Yobi, have you learned, you spelt the word learned wrong, Tech, how to mix your drinks right?
I used to know how to mix the drinks in this game, but I've mostly forgotten. I usually have to look up a guide when I'm playing to remember. But typically speaking, I mean, orange juice and orange juice is nectar. And I mean, that's the main one, right?
Isn't orange juice and orange juice just more orange juice?
No, it makes nectar, apparently, which means that stuff that you eat and drink afterwards fills you up double as much health as normal. And the effect lasts for a while, so it's good for taking to a boss fight. Alright, it's a beach ball for Katie. And some marbles for Katie.
The ball seems to have woken Katie up.
Yeah. Hello. I love you.
Hello. I'm Silly Brown.
So,
I would never shut up.
10 a.m. So, if I'm gonna go somewhere, I'd better make it nearby. Otherwise, I've just got to wait the time out. It's the only annoying thing about Dead Rising is you can't, like, stand in a spot and then say, progress story. If you could do that, that would just be great. Matzo, welcome. The legendary Matzo. How's it going? Getting warm again. I need another drink. What have I got? I got some dads. That'll do.
So says he is good.
Just gonna clear out some of the... This can is a little bit dirty on the top. Happens when people leave their stock in warehouses for a while. Falkirk. Where's Falkirk?
He spent all day in Falkirk today. That's cool.
Where's Falkirk? Because I'm an
Glasgow, Scotland tomorrow.
Alright, I'm an idiot who failed geography. So it's Scotland then.
So am I, funnily enough. By the way,
oh, that's so good.
I forgot what I wanted to say.
When all else fails...
Not only am I an idiot who failed geography, but also I keep forgetting what I wanted to say. Welcome to...
Hey, Alfie, welcome back. Alfie's probably been here the whole time anyway.
That's the Falklands, not Falkirk.
That's the Falklands, Alfie, not Falkirk. Bro.
I forgot what I wanted to say.
Then it couldn't have been important. Oh, did we both say it at the same time?
Or not.
That
I
was
don't think
beautiful.
it was really.
Oh man, that was beautiful, Kesh.
Yeah, me and my mum do that all the time. Sometimes we'll just say the same thing at the exact same time.
We finish each other's sandwiches. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's
not
completely
finish off
disappeared off
sentences,
my
just
mind
say the
now.
Just say the same thing at the exact same time. Like if we're watching a quiz or something. Well, case in point, we were watching The Chase one time, and a question was asked about a painter. And both me and my mum didn't have an idea, but we just said the first painter that came to our mind, Matisse, and it was right. I know, it was weird. We just said the name Matisse at the exact same time, and it was the right answer.
Currently, Matsu's chemistry teacher hates Fortnite.
A lot of people hate Fortnite.
Tried it, but prefers Call of Duty. You know, I always thought this was no, I didn't always thought. I only just now thought that Matsu was saying his chemistry teacher hated Fortnite because it was a stereotype that teachers hated video games. But apparently, it seems that Matsu's chemistry teacher is a gamer himself and prefers Call of Duty, which is cool. Stereotype that teachers hate video games and they like to treat video games like a scapegoat and
I think
games
maybe
and other trivial nonsense.
maybe
on
10
children's
years ago,
programs.
but I mean, as new waves of teachers have come in, the people who are teachers now are the people who grew up and went through teacher training as young adults when video games were huge. So you'll find that there'll be a difference of opinion now compared to maybe 10 or 15 years ago.
But that's not possible. Why would he let his own
Some of my teachers at secondary school played video games.
I saw him with my own eyes. Is that what your source is?
Oh yeah, a support teacher of mine.
Don't be ridiculous.
He likes the video game Duke Nukem Time to Kill.
That is
I
an
think
all-right
he-
game.
Messing with the casino vaults.
What am I drinking? I am drinking Dad's root beer.
I'd better get out there.
Just root beer.
Dad's root beer. It's Dad's old-fashioned root beer.
Really brave or just really stupid?
Yeah, I think he played the PC version. Personal
A
computer.
PC version of Time to Kill.
Yeah, I think Time to Kill was released on PC. Unless somebody would like to prove me wrong.
No? I'm pretty sure Time to Kill was like PS1 only. You're thinking of PC, maybe you're thinking of Manhattan Project? That was released on PC.
No, I'm not even familiar with that.
I'm pretty sure Time to Kill was PS1 only. I'm gonna stake my claim on that.
No,
Duke,
I'm-
Time to Kill. No, not Fook. Time to Kill. Duke, Time to Kill. PlayStation, developed by Endspace. PlayStation 1 only. 98 America, 99 Europe. PS1 only.
That's me proven wrong. Not only do I not know my English or my geography, but also I don't know my video games.
That's alright. You can't be right about everything. And it appears you can't be right about anything. I'm kidding.
I missed that. I don't think Discord picked it up.
Good, because it was an
Look for the best
insult.
then.
It
I'm blanks here.
was a tongue-in-cheek
says he
insult. So
couldn't have gotten a PS1 today.
Don't you already have a PS1?
Oh, yeah.
I've actually got two PS1s, well, three technically, but one of them is broken. I've got the large PS1 and the small PS1, the PS or the Persone. And the problem is I never used it because I still, to this very day, don't have the power brick to power it up.
Right.
And I also don't have this fancy monitor that you plug into the Persone. I would actually like to have that because it looks like
it's
fun.
neat, and
It looks really cool.
it's not a bad screen. It's a fairly decent screen. Maybe I'll show it off on a stream sometime because I do own. Off the top of my head, I do have at least 4 PlayStation 1 consoles. That may sound like a lot, but you tend to like go to a boot fair and get like stuff for cheap, or people will tie the console in with the games, and you're like, well, there's a game I want. Take for example, when I got my PS1, the guy was selling it with Final Fantasy like Origins, I think it's called. I'm like, okay, well, I want this game.
Yeah, I have Final Fantasy Origins.
So I'm like, you know what, I want this game, so I'm going to have to buy the console with it. But, I mean, it had 2 memory cards, 2 controllers, and the screen. So you know what? Fuck it. That's pretty good. So that's what I did.
It's also convenient too, because, say for example, one console that you have dies, you can replace it with another game. You can hear a woman's voice in the background, and it seems that...
That'd have been on blank side, not me, this time.
Oh.
Robbing the city? I can't believe it. Why would TK do such a thing? Why did TK turn out to be such a bad guy?
eBay. Yeah, I always go on eBay. Shopping, well, looking on eBay isn't so bad, but just love my physical shopping, my brick and mortar, my brick and mortar shopping.
Yeah.
So when I say brick and mortar, sometimes I don't know if I'm saying brick and mortar or Rick and Morty.
Well, I love my high IQ shopping experience.
Yes. So it also says, Jesus, slice, these crisps are so slaty that I'm going to have a heart attack. I'm sure he meant salty.
Please do not do that.
Ready slated crisps.
Slate and vinegar. I think the furthest I've got in this game is destroying the helicopter, which is the next main boss. Everything else after that will be new to me. It may be possible I didn't have Zombrex for Katie, and that's why I failed the last time. I can't remember. It's been a long time. Do not eat McCoy's salty flavor crisps. Are they called salty, specifically? That would imply that they have a high level of salt.
Especially for leftists.
Alright, I see. Full of painful truths.
Yeah.
Oh. Shitbag. Right, okay. Oh. Oh, that's it. He's not going to let me do it my way. That's fine. Oh, la-ti-da. Come on. Leave me alone. Getting shot at. It's okay, there's some beer here, I can heal up. Don't want to drink any more beer because then Chuck will get sick. It would also make me a massive hypocrite. Drinking alcohol is bad for you. Proceeds to do it to heal his character. It's different, it's in a video game. Oh, stop shooting me. There we go. Barely any bullets in the gun, and you can't take bullets from one gun and put it in another. So stupid. What are you eating, Matthew? A bag of salt.
Find out anything?
He lives! Sorry, that was a really bad Ashen's impression. Hello! Ashen's having a field day because Pound World is closing down. Gee, it's so funny that people are losing their jobs.
It's not funny at all.
Exactly.
Funny at all. You know,
But
I feel you, ERB.
I'm not sure if I can...
I used to work at BHS,
Mhm.
and we all know what happened to BHS.
Yep.
And I lost my job, and I was pissed off, and I was uncertain that I would ever get a job again until I got this job as a kitchen porter.
British cold sores. I remember them. I mean, British home stores. No,
British
I was
home
right the
stores.
first time. British cold sores.
British cold sores.
I bet that's a new one. I bet you never heard that
Is
one
that what
before.
you said?
Yes.
I thought I heard you say British cold sores.
Yes, that's what I said. I bet you've never heard that one before.
So you did actually say it.
Yes, I did. Well, I'm not sure how much I can say, but every cloud has a silver lining. There is job progression opportunities for me, even though my local Pound World, and thus the one I work at, is closing.
Oh, that's good. At least they're looking after you.
Yeah, there are still some progression opportunities, and they look good. I'm pretty sure that's all I'm able to say at this point.
M&S is on its way to closing, or so it seems.
Yes. Marks and
It's
Sparks.
this bloody shop apocalypse that's been going on, especially in
Well,
Swansea,
Marks and
where
Sparks
I
would
live.
stay open if they didn't charge so much for everything.
Yeah, I'd agree.
But, you know, I'm not a businessman. It's probably quite shrewd business to charge the prices that they do. Probably... I mean, they wouldn't do it if it didn't make sense to do it.
Once all the shops disappear and there's no shops to go to, not even any news agents.
I don't think it'll be that bad.
Then where am I going to go out for walks?
You could play Pokemon Go and spin a Pokestop.
No, I don't play Pokemon.
Well, I play Pokemon Go every day.
Pretty much
I
nowhere
play
for me to
Pokemon Go.
More to the depression, Matzo says the best burger shop in Glasgow is gone.
Was it a Byron Burgers? Because they're good. Was it a Gourmet Burger Kitchen? Because they're good.
Yeah. As if food has become a thing now, all of a sudden now. We decided to shut down restaurants and burger shops.
Alright, I've got to come back to the safe house. Ah, Byron.
Upstairs,
Yeah.
we need you.
I had a feeling it would be a Byron or a gourmet burger kitchen if it was the best burger shop in town. It would be one of the two. Damn good burgers. Truth be told, I haven't eaten out of either of them. I've just heard very good things. Maybe I'll do Byron soon, or GBK. They're both in my high street, I think. Oh, did Byron's go bust? Huh.
Have a look, see what I can find.
So says also the best donut shop in Falkirk is gone.
Feed me until I am swollen. It tastes so good. What the fuck? Oh. Is it up here? Oh, I see. It's a band playing to a bunch of zombies.
It's not so much
It's
the
Noel
closing
Fielding.
down. Well, they are closing down some of the restaurants, but not all of them. It's like they're closing a third of them. It's like a restructuring thing they're doing. I'm talking about these Byron burgers.
Oh yes.
The them that are closing. It's like a restructuring thing they're doing.
Oh, that's cool. I just had a rock band join me, and one of the members looks like Noel Fielding. Come on, Floyd. Floyd looks like Noel Fielding.
Shop in Falkirk now. That sounds like good news, Matt. Oh, no manga. What a letdown.
Oh, no
Any
manga.
anime DVDs or Blu-rays or anything like that?
It's gonna be pop figures, you just know it.
Boring pop
Yeah.
vinyl figures that
Yeah,
they've
pop
cluttered
figures.
the Forbidden Planet shops
What
with.
what are those new ones that are pretty neat? Tokaku or something? Totaku?
Yeah, they have made, not just in the past, but also in recent times like now, much better figures than these lame-ass pop vinyl figures. You make Figmas and SH
Yeah,
figure arts, for
Figmas
example.
are expensive though. First for figures are quite
Yeah,
expensive now.
but are these rubbishy pop vinyl figures actually worth £10?
No.
I actually have.
A lot of people say that they only collect pop figures because it's the only thing they can get, like, merchandise of based on their series or franchise that they love, but that isn't a good enough reason to buy them.
Well, that must have put a lot of Power Rangers fans off of buying. Well, actually, I actually have one Power Rangers pop vinyl figure. I one, and I think one's pretty much enough because it's like a joke that's only funny when you tell it like once or a couple more times until it stops being funny anymore. But yeah, SH Figure Arts and Figmas even though they're expensive, I think if you save up your money and stop wasting it on these stupid £10 pop vinyl figures, you'll get much more worthwhile action figure to add to your collection.
Everybody has a first time.
With the Figmas, you could even take off their faces and replace them with a different face with a different expression. I have a Haruhi Suzumiya figure, which is pretty much the only Figma that I have in my collection, and I thought it was really cool that you could
you
change
have
her face to
you have a
Haruhi face.
Haruhi Figma. I am jealous. The only
Yes.
Figma I have. Hold on, I'll once I get an opportunity to pause. Dog of the day. Once I get an opportunity to pause. Oh, just let me save and then let me pause. I'll show you my Figma that I have.
So, Nendroids. I do not have any Nendroids, but I know what they look like. Deformed figures, they look so much better than these
They're so
lousy
cute.
pop vinyl.
Nendoroids
yeah.
are so cute. I do want one.
Cute. Yeah, I would love to have an Nendroid figure, but I could never really get myself round to getting one. And
Whatever
my
you
bedroom,
just said, I probably missed.
a bedroom isn't doing so well in the. For English, I don't have very much room for a lot of action figures.
Might be difficult to show this on the camera, but
I was thinking it was Kamen Rider Femme.
yes,
Yeah.
Kamen Rider Femme.
Yes.
Well, it's written Siren on the box.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
because that's her American name.
Mm.
Kamen Rider Siren from Kamen Rider Dragon Knight,
Yep.
which was based on Kamen Rider Ryuki.
It's amazing. I've not taken her out of the packaging yet because I haven't had a good place to put her yet.
Display?
What?
You said something and Discord didn't pick it
Oh
up.
right, I haven't found a good place to put her yet, so she's still in the packaging.
Okay. So it might be a good thing because packaging, then it might be worth more money.
I'm not sure if that figure is worth all that much. I don't think I spent more than, I would say, 15 on it anyway. So I don't know.
Be in
whether
another
this-
country.
Perhaps.
But in the UK, Kamen Rider's not as big. In
No.
fact, it's not even as well known. Matzo says his friend collects Lego. That's cool, Matzo. I used to play with
Lego's
Lego when I
quite
was a kid.
valuable.
I was about to say even Lego's getting really expensive now.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's a fair old investment.
Mm. I know a lot of people who cash in on it. On the Legos.
Are people not like betting high amounts of money for rare and vintage Lego? Like, for example, a Lego set from, like, say, the 80s or 90s, and it
Probably.
might be worth.
Probably.
You know
I would
more about it
imagine
than I
that
do,
vintage anything is worth a lot of money.
Keep close. Follow me. Don't fall behind.
I am going back towards the safe house, aren't I? No. Of course I'm not. Right. Yucatan into food court into slot ranch into roll flush. Oh.
Move it. This way. Stick close. Come on.
Come on, people.
Faster. Move it. Keep it moving. Keep close. Come on.
Oh, this is a place where I can burn all my money, isn't it? I'll do it if I have to come back here.
Don't fall behind. Let's go.
Oh, that better been all three of them.
Still there? Hurry up. Move it.
Activity! Noise! Don't think I didn't hear that.
This way. Stay close.
Is that from my drink?
That'll be yours, yeah. I
Complete,
don't have a drink, but it's off to the side here.
complete radio silence because none of us know what to talk about. And then the sound of drinks.
I actually have a metal straw, which I used to drink my Coke.
A metal straw!
Metal straw.
Oh, that sounds
metal
We
amazing!
just did it again.
Whole idea is it's supposed to stop me from using plastic disposable straws, and it's not supposed to be disposable. You're supposed to reuse it over and over again.
Yes.
You just have to keep washing it.
She's saving the planet.
The planet, recycle.
This way.
Oh,
Hurry up.
getting
and,
messaged
like,
while I'm
stuff.
streaming. Hello, Nano.
Getting message while
Yeah,
you're streaming.
Nano is bugging me on Steam because I'm still not streaming Finding Paradise. Which I did promise I would do, to be fair.
Don't fall behind.
Was that a request or something?
Hmm. I promised a while back I'd do it, and I still haven't got around to it.
Welcome, the Jam Edgelord.
Yes, Jam, it's Dead Rising 2. Oh, I went out the wrong fucking door, didn't I? It's fine.
Keep moving. Keep it moving.
Yucatan.
Stick to me.
Going the wrong way. Oh, for the love of... I swear I'm not usually this shit at navigating game maps. This way.
Still there? Follow me. Stick close. Move it. Hurry up.
Hold on a sec, says Jam. Oh, maybe Jam is coming to join the
Keep close.
inner circle, in which case I'll need to give Jam inner circle permissions. Curiouser and curiouser.
Stick with me. Follow me. Don't fall behind. Stick to me. Don't fall behind. Come on. Still there? Move it.
Flaming craps. That would be uncomfortable. Roll a 7.
Keep it moving. Let's go.
If you are experiencing flaming craps, please see a doctor immediately.
The escape route show is not responsible for any
Craps?
flaming craps that you might experience.
Keep close.
So says he has to go now, squad fam. See ya all
I will
random.
I will
Take care,
translate.
Matzo.
I will
I
translate.
don't speak youth. What do you mean?
I have to go now, my close friends. I'll see you all at some point, essentially. Or, I has to go, squad fam. See your man them. Officer Winsleydale.
Bread bins.
Either.
Officer Winsleydale.
All I can say to that is Wagwan bread bins or whatever it is.
Wagwan, Master Rasta Mouse. It is bad. The cheese has been taken from the kindergarten. They no longer have any cheese.
Welcome, Pac-Man 64. Pac-Man fan 64.
Ah, Pac-Man fan, welcome. Alright, Officer Winsleydale. We'll get on it right away. You no worry about it, fam. Oh. What little baddie could get me out of a jam? Combo card, power guitar! Ooh.
Gee, there might be something of interest to you. You know how you're going on about Saturday nights, nothing on telly?
Yes?
Saturday at 6:30 on ITV, there's a show called Japandemonium about